Right. Shalom. Ka halal na Yahaba Shim Yashaba Shin Kudash. And double on the scriptures of apostles. Thought they are shot for the strength in order to make this video. And once more, shalom to the brothers, man. It's the brother Ratazar Khalawaya. It's the part 2 to the other video, of which I named Matthew 15 and 11. Doesn't mean that you're excused from detestable meat. Something along those lines. I know I mentioned in the title Matthew 15 and 11. That was the point. So that's the part 2 to that. And I said I was going to read Matthew 5 and 18. So this is Matthew chapter 5 and 18, actually verse 17. So okay, Matthew 5 and 17. This is Yahushua speaking. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So he came to fulfill the law and the prophets. Because it says here, in verse 17, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. He said, I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So he's here to fulfill the law and the prophets, man. You're the mouthpiece of the Most High. That's why, the disciples followed him. Yahushua trained them up as well. And then they were sent away as apostles, man, to teach Israel, man, the speckled bird out there too. So, and then read together the elect as well. So yeah, that's verse 17. I said I was going to get into, actually before I get into Leviticus 11, let me read this here. Yeah, I'm gonna read this verse that I'm about to read. Ecclesiasticus 33 and I think 20 something, 26. Hold on. Was it 36 and 28? Yeah, so look, I was just trying to find that the precept here about devouring all meats. Yep, I got it. This is Ecclesiasticus 36 and 18. The belly devoureth all meats, yet is one better than another. So of course, Yahushua is saying in Matthew 5 and 17 that he's come to fulfill the law and the prophets, or the prophets. I mean, the law and the prophets. The thing is, if he's come to fulfill the law, and the law, which obviously majority of it is also mentioned in Leviticus, in the book of Leviticus, how then can he then argue and say that, okay, you can eat any type of meat that you want? You could eat pork. How can someone say that? How can Christians be saying that? It's hypocrisy. It shows the lack of understanding of the scriptures too. Scriptures talk about when you study, you got to study with precept upon precept, line upon line when you read it. So it says here, Ecclesiasticus 36 and 18, the belly devoureth all meats, yet is one better than another. And of course, it's quite clear when you get into Leviticus 11, where it talks about clean meats and unclean meats as well. Now let me get Leviticus 11. I'll probably read the whole chapter as well. Alright, so this is Leviticus chapter 11. This will be pretty much the whole chapter, but I'll pinpoint the key precepts as well. So Leviticus chapter 11 verse 1. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. So of course Yahweh is saying that there's a separation between the type of beasts we can eat and between the type of beasts that we can't eat as well. So it says here, whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven footed and cheweth cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. So this means that where it says whatsoever part of the hoof, And if you look at animals like goat and lamb, their hooves are parted. And it says here, and cloven footed, and cheweth cud among the beasts. So of course, cheweth cud is I used to actually think this was referring to grass, to be honest. But then when I researched into it, I think it's also reference to it's like chewing their own redigested food. But let me just get the precept again. I might even get the NLT of it too. Leviticus 11 verse 3. Leviticus 11 and 3. Right now, I'm just trying to look for the root word for cod. It says in Leviticus 11 and 3, whatsoever part of the hoof and is cloven footed, cheweth cod among the beasts that shall ye eat. So that's what we're allowed to eat. The ones that cloven footed, part of the hoof. I'm going to search some images there as well. Hold up. Right here it just says
Strong's H 1625. Geirah. Geirah.
So that was the root word there for cod. It says gerah, and it means the cod are scraping the throat, the cod. Let me search the Google definition as well, just to get some more clarity. What is cod? So let's see in the Google definition, cod, partly digested food returned from the first stomach of the ruminants to the mouth for further chewing. So imagine an animal, obviously cows, and I think goats also have this as well, and some other animals too. You know, where you eat the food, you chew it first of all, it goes to the digestive system. Then after that's been digested for some bit, it then comes back up to be re-chewed again. Then it goes back in. You know, it's all the design of the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You know, the design of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So it says cod is partly digested food, partly. So only halfway is digested, and it comes back up to be re-chewed again. Returned from the first stomach, because some animals have more than one stomach. You have two, maybe three, certain animals. And it says of the ruminants to the mouth for further chewing. So that's what it refers to as cod in the scriptures, man. So Leviticus 11 verse 4, nevertheless, these shall ye not eat. So now it's like, okay, cool. Anything that parts the hoof is cloven fitted. Let me even search out. Anything that parts the hoof and is cloven fitted. Anything that part of the hoof and is cloven fitted. I just wanted to search up some images of it. Let me get some good ones over here. Man. Actually, that's a good point, you know. Let's see. This clothing fit. So like, I just wanted to see if there's like one where it shows clothing and unclothing. Okay. Mule foot hooves. Let's see something here. That might be the one then. Hold on. Alright, let me show the definition first actually. So it says cloven hoof, it says the divided hoof, so the foot, or foot of ruminants such as cattle, sheep, goats, and deer. The cloven hoof, ascribed as satire, the god Pan, or to the devil sometimes as a symbol of a mark of the yeah, that's something else. But in terms of animals, it said the divided hoof, or foot of ruminants such as cattle, sheep, goats, and deer. And typically, cloven foot is let me show y'all something. Hold up. That's pretty much a cloven foot right there, man. Don't know if that's gonna be right. Yeah, the rotation is gonna mess it up. Yeah, that's a cloven foot right there. In fact, hold on. Yeah, so that's a cloven foot. Let me try to get another image as well. A good one. This one as well. You know, you can see the division. You can see the division right there, man. The gap between the two cloven foot, man. The split, the division between it. So yeah, so that's cloven foot. The ones that are uncloven, you know, you could assume that they don't have a division. That's the point. Alright, so let me even see how that looks like. Cloven, uncloven, hoof. Which I think, if I recall correctly, the uncloven foot is the one that has no division at all. So of course you can see something like that. That's uncloven. So that's something that you're not supposed to eat. You know, as it says there. You know, that's uncloven. Now hold up. There are things like that. This is another one here. Uncloven. There's no division there. So when Yahweh Shimra Shah, you say within the scriptures, it says, whatsoever parteth the hoof, parteth, dividing the hoof. You know, you saw the gap there. And it says, and it's cloven fitted, and cheweth cud. So obviously, part digestion comes up, redigest it again. It says, among the beasts that ye shall eat. So that's what we're allowed to eat, as it said there in the cloven foot definition. Sheep, goat, cattle, and I think cows as well. So of course, in terms of the example of the animals that we can eat as well. And there's more, you know, such as the birds like chicken. But anyways, let me get to it. Probably have to do a part 3 as well, you know, because of time and whatnot. So this is Leviticus chapter 11 verse 4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean unto you. Now hold on. Let me actually search up something. Let's actually see this. Alright, I'm gonna get this one here. Yeah. So this is pretty much like a little anatomy of the camel's foot. You know, you see that there's no division. It's pretty much like a conjoined foot right there, man. You know, but if you then look at the anatomy for, let me actually see this as well. Let's say something like goat feet. Hold on. Just wait. I'll try to get a good image on this as well. No, that's something else. want to make it dead on clear, man. Well, let me see. Let me see this one here. Let me see this one here. Is that shit right? Well, from the previous image, without getting into the anatomy here, you can see here clearly that the goat feet right there has a division inside of it. But then that other one, the camel, which is mentioned within the scriptures, we're not allowed to eat. The camel eats the cud, but it doesn't divide. It doesn't divide the hoof. Well, of course, you see the division clearly in the goat as well, as you can see right there. So that's the difference there. Let's see what's up. Even if you want to see for yourselves as well, you can go to all these Arabic shops, or the meat shops, the butcher shops, and then you can ask for goat legs or something like that. You would then see it with your own eyes that the goat legs, the goat legs, the hooves are actually split, man. They're cloven fitted, they're split. Well, it divided the hoof to refer back to the scriptures. So with those animals that divide the hoof, cloven fitted, and of course choose the cud, which means they partially digest and redigest that partially digested food. That's what we're allowed to eat in terms of the animals. Now it says what we're not allowed to eat. Again in Leviticus chapter 11 verse 4. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. He is unclean unto you. So that's the camel. And the coonie and the connie, where he chew. Hold on. As I said, man, sometimes it's a lot. Let me pause and see what's. Con. Anyways, just had a little delivery there. So yeah, that was the camel, and it says the coonie, now connie or something, some kind of other animal. Let me actually see what it says here. Connie animal. Oh damn. So that's a darn connie. Yeah, so a connie, it says in Leviticus 11 and 5, and the connie, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. Now, let me show you lot what's a connie, man. I'm gonna show you lot what's a connie. Anyways, this is a connie right here, man. So we're not allowed to eat those, man. This one, the image just makes me laugh for some reason. Sometimes animals can they can be having the funniest expressions, man. But yeah, those type of animals we're not allowed to eat, man. And that thing as well, obviously just me thinking as a on my own here. Obviously all Darak Yabashim Shah, but that thing, the fur is like the fur of a rat. Anyways, who would want to eat a rat? Which Moab, that's what they do. Moab and Mon, they do that stuff, man. They eat the detestable meats. But we're not supposed to be eating this. We're not supposed to be eating this at all. Anyways, man. What does it say? So that's the connie here. It says Leviticus 11 and 5. And the connie, because it cheweth not, he cheweth the cud, so it does chew it, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And the hare, which he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. Now, this is what Israel struggles with. Verse 7. Leviticus 11 and 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven fitted, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. And it says, of their flesh, talking about swine here, shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. That's all about flipping pigs, man. Swine, You know, there's another way to call it is pigs. You know, pigs. Not allowed to eat that stuff. The bacon people eat, the ham people eat. You know, if it talks about if it mentions bacon, ham, it's from pork, man. You know, if it mentions pork, it's from the pigs. That's the point. So those are the names you gotta be familiar with to put that out there, man. You know, in terms of stay away from it. But yeah, that's the point right there. Though it has a cloven foot. I'm near close out as well because the time and all. But I'm gonna do a part 3 to this as well because I got a few more presets. I got some more presets to bring out, and then you know I'm gonna wrap up Yara Tazar in the part 3 as well. Hold up. You see? Now let me show you guys something. Though it says, you know, let me read it again. It says here in Leviticus, as you're seeing this, in Leviticus 11 verse 7, and the swine, though he divide the hoof, be cloven footed, though it divide the hoof. You can see it there. But that ain't enough though. And be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. So it says, of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass, then talk about their body, shall ye not touch, they are unclean to you. If I never search out what carcass actually means, but I think it's talking about like a dead body or something. Right. Carcass. Hold on.
Carcass.
Oh, carcass. Carcass. That's the right way to say it. Carcass is the dead body of an animal. So that's what we're not supposed to be touching. Not even the flipping dead body of a darn pig, man. Anyway, so that's really the point right there. As I said, Jake struggles with that. Now, as Yahushua said to fulfill the law, that's what he came to do, Matthew 5 and 17. And of course, if he's come to fulfill the law, this is the law as it says in Leviticus 11. And the thing is, you can't really say that just because Yahushua did say in Matthew 15 and 11 that it's not what a man eateth that defiles him, but it's what comes out of his mouth. That's not referring to that doesn't give us an excuse to eat all meats, man. Detestable meats, unclean meats. You know, Yahushua said he came to fulfill the law. Remember Matthew 5 and 17. So how can you then say that? You know, Yahushua is saying that we should eat detestable meats. No, he did not say that. No, he didn't. Anyways, man, I'm gonna need to do a part 3. So yeah, Shalom. Double on the screen with some apostles and Thaudia shout for the strength in order to make this video as well. It's been a brother Ratazar Khala. And of course, you know, as I said, man, the point is Yaratazar, I'm gonna do a part 3 to this too. Because I mean the point, yeah, is proven, but I still got a few more precepts as well. But you know, Shalom, Yabashim Yashab Brakathon.